Each passing day is bringing to light new revelations in the circumstances surrounding the death of anti-apartheid activist Ahmed Timol.
Today, Solima Paila, SACP First Deputy General Secretary, and Chris Matako, who is SACP Second Deputy General Secretary, will attend the fourth day of the second session of the Ahmed Timol inquest at the North Gauteng High Court. The SACP is pressing ahead with the forging of a movement constituted by an official inquest into the many deaths of our liberation stalwarts, including Chris Hani and Chief Albert Ntuli.
Timol died in 1971 after falling from the 10th floor of the John Foster Square police station. The police claimed that he committed suicide.
ANN7 reporter Valerie Robinson joins us live from the newsroom. A very good morning to you, Valerie. What can we expect to happen today in the Timol inquest?
Good morning to you and to the viewers at home. Today we are expecting two witnesses to take the stand. The first is Don Foster, who is the author of the book Detention and Torture in South Africa, which was published in 1987. We are also expecting the private investigator of the family to take the stand. That will be Frank Dutton. Yesterday, the pathologist explained a lot of the pathology reports and a lot of their findings and interpretations of it. Both Dr. Naidu and Holland agreed on certain aspects, that first of which is that there are many injuries that were on the deceased's body that took place before his fall. The biggest of, well, the highest focus was on a depressed skull fracture, which they said had to have immense force on the deceased's head to be able to have that kind of impact. We are talking about something like a pole or steel-toed boot. Other injuries such as rib fractures, as well as in the neck and ankles, were also explained as possibly being before the fall. They both also said that the deceased could not have lived up to even a minute after the fall, seconds, if not minutes, he would have lived after the fall. They have both also talked about the fact that the fractures in his jaw, which are also believed to be before the fall, would have hindered the deceased from even speaking or drinking. And both have, in their own way, testified that they do not believe the deceased would have been able to get and jump out of the window, as the police had claimed in 1971.
Well, thank you so much for those updates. We will stay in touch with you as you head over to the court this morning. Our reporter, Valerie Robinson, giving us some important facts that emerged from the testimonies being given yesterday, and also just mentioning that it seems that the injuries that Ahmed Timol sustained were from before he actually fell out of the 10-story building.